Have you ruined your chances of becoming Prime Minister, Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson, why were police outside your house last night?
Questions that need answering, but Mr. Johnson refusing to oblige. Beginning the final stages of his bid to be PM under the cloud of newspaper headlines about a domestic incident at his girlfriend's flat.
There is one subject on everybody's lips today, and they want to know why the police were called to your house in the early hours of Friday morning.
I don't think they want to hear about that kind of thing, unless I'm wrong. I think...
You've just taken up a minute with that answer, which has told us absolutely nothing. Does a person's private life have any bearing on their ability to discharge the office of Prime Minister?
Well,
so just to be clear, you're not going to make any comment at all on what happened last night?
I think that's pretty obvious from the foregoing.
The room sympathetic on this one, not so much on other policy and character questions.
In June last year, during a Foreign Office reception, you were asked about corporate concerns regarding a hard Brexit. You replied, business. Is your attitude towards British jobs still as cavalier and as careless as it obviously was then?
I'm the most passionately pro-business Conservative politician you could hope to meet, and I've never known one single stray, distorted remark wrenched out of context.
A political rock star for sure, but the quieter continuity candidate, Jeremy Hunt, also trying to show he has the personality and policy to lead.
They're running a campaign to help me find the slogan that I should be putting to the country and to the membership, and we've had hashtag take a punt on Hunt, hashtag Jezzas the Bezza, and hashtag Hunty McHuntface. Now be very, very careful how you say that one, because we're the party of family values.
But he has to battle the perception that he isn't a true Brexit believer.
Why should they support someone who didn't vote leave and just doesn't feel it in your gut the same way that they do?
Oh, yes, I do. Look at my record. Look at my record since that referendum. I have been very clear on every occasion that we needed to fight hard to get the best possible deal from the European Union, and I have voted for Brexit.
The Foreign Secretary true to his word that he wants a clean fight.
I'm not going to talk about his private life, but I do think he should stand on a stage and debate me before members get their ballots in the post, because, you know, we need a proper debate.
The clear underdog, his only hopes to win over the heads, if not the hearts.
I came in quite sure I was going to be pro-Boris, but I thought we had that kind of dichotomy between Boris being the kind of cult of personality, and he was obviously very well received, very funny, but then Jeremy seemed a lot more hot on the detail and a lot more policy-driven.
I kind of think that Boris would probably do more for the country in lots of different ways.
Most here agree with Boris Johnson when it comes to his private life. But this was a warm rather than ecstatic reception for Mr. Johnson today. Mr. Hunt started this runoff as an also-ran. He'll leave Birmingham with more of a spring in his step. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Birmingham.